2026 Mississippi DMV Permit Test 2422 Questions and Complete Answers. Question 1. A double solid yellow line down the center of a two-lane road indicates Option A. Lanes are moving in opposite directions and drivers are not permitted to pass. Option B. Lanes are moving in opposite directions and drivers are permitted to pass. Option C. Lanes are moving in the same direction and drivers are not permitted to pass. The correct answer is option A. Lanes are moving in opposite directions and drivers are not permitted to pass. Explanation. Yellow lines are used to separate traffic moving in opposite directions. Solid lines indicate that drivers are not permitted to pass. Question 2. When changing lanes, you should never. Option A. Look over your shoulder to check your blind spot. Option B. Change lanes abruptly or spontaneously. Option C. Check for other vehicles moving into the same lane. The correct answer is option B. Change lanes abruptly or spontaneously. Explanation. When changing lanes, you must be sure that there are no vehicles in the space you want to enter. Check for other vehicles behind and to the side of your vehicle by checking your mirrors and blind spots. Always use the proper turn signal before changing lanes to allow surrounding vehicles time to react to your movements. Question 3. When driving in fog, it is best to drive with Option A. High beam headlights. Option B. Low beam headlights. Option C. Four-way flashers. The correct answer is option B. Low beam headlights. Explanation. Use low beam headlights when driving in fog, rain, or snow. High beams may reflect off of the weather and make visibility even poorer. Question 4. It is very foggy. You should slow down and Option A. Turn on your emergency flashers. Option B. Turn your lights to their high beam setting. Option C. Turn your lights to their low beam setting. The correct answer is option C. Turn your lights to their low beam setting. Explanation. Use your low beams when driving in fog, snow, rain, or mist. Light from high beams will reflect off of precipitation, causing a glare and making it even more difficult to see. Some vehicles are equipped with fog lights that should be used in addition to low beam headlights. Question 5. When entering an interstate highway, you should Option A. Stop, check for cars, and enter when safe. Option B. Check for cars and reduce your speed to 25 miles per hour before entering the traffic lane. Option C. Check for cars, increase your speed to match the flow of traffic, and merge when the way is clear. The correct answer is option C. Check for cars, increase your speed to match the flow of traffic, and merge when the way is clear. Explanation. Rather than stopping as you would when entering other roads, you must use the merging or acceleration lane to speed up and smoothly merge with fast-moving traffic already on the interstate. Question 6. Work zone barriers, drums, cones, and signs are used to Option A. Make drivers angry about slow traffic. Option B. Inconvenience drivers. Option C. Inconvenience drivers. The correct answers are options B and C. Option B. Inconvenience drivers. Option C. Inconvenience drivers. Explanation. Work zones on highways have become increasingly dangerous places for both workers and drivers. When approaching a work zone, watch for materials such as cones, barrels, signs, large vehicles, and workers in brightly colored vests to warn you and direct you. Question 7. You are driving on a city street and see an emergency vehicle with flashing lights behind you. What should you do? Option A. Drive to the right edge of the road and slow down. Option B. Drive to the right edge of the road and stop. Option C. Stay in your lane, slow down, and let it pass. The correct answer is option B. Drive to the right edge of the road and stop. Explanation. You must yield the right of way to any emergency vehicle that is using its siren and lights. Drive to the right edge of the road and stop until the emergency vehicle has passed. If you are within an intersection, drive through the intersection first and then stop. Question 8. On a multi-lane road, a dashed yellow line next to a solid yellow line means Option A. Passing is prohibited from both directions. Option B. Passing is permitted from both directions. Option C. Passing is permitted only from the direction next to the dashed line. The correct answer is option C. Passing is permitted only from the direction next to the dashed line. Explanation. Where there are both solid and dashed yellow lines between lanes of traffic, only traffic directly next to the dashed line may cross the centerline to pass. Drivers next to the solid line may not pass. Question 9. What is the only effective way to remove alcohol from the body? Option A. Drink strong coffee. Option B. Wait. Option C. Take a cold shower. The correct answer is option B. Wait. Explanation. The only way to remove the effects of alcohol from the body is to let time pass. Eating, drinking coffee, or taking a shower will not speed up this process. Question 10. Only blank can reduce blood alcohol content, BAC, and alcohol's effects on the body. Option A. Drinking caffeine. Option B. Eating foods high in fat. Option C. Time. The correct answer is option C. Time. Explanation. Only the passage of time can remove alcohol and its impairing effects from the body. Question 11. Which of the following is a dangerous habit when driving in work zones? Option A. Tailgating another vehicle. Option B. Failing to carefully watch for workers and moving equipment. Option C. Both of the above. The correct answer is option C. Both of the above. Explanation. When driving in a work zone, adjust your speed for the traffic conditions and don't follow other vehicles too closely. Be attentive to workers and machines in the work zone. Question 12. Yellow lines separate. Option A. Traffic lanes on one-way streets. Option B. Traffic moving in opposite directions on two-way roads. Option C. All carpool lanes from regular traffic lanes. The correct answer is option B. Traffic moving in opposite directions on two-way roads. Explanation. Yellow lines mark the center of a road used for two-way traffic. A solid yellow centerline indicates that drivers may not cross the line to pass. A broken yellow centerline indicates that drivers may cross the line to pass, but only if passing would not interfere with traffic. Question 13. If you are driving near a large commercial vehicle, you should. Option A. Follow the large vehicle closely to reduce wind drag on your vehicle. Option B. Avoid driving beside it for long stretches of time. Option C. Drive on its right side when on curves and hills. The correct answer is option B. Avoid driving beside it for long stretches of time. Explanation. Because large commercial vehicles have large blind spots on each side, you should avoid driving beside them for long periods of time. Question 14. This red and white sign means you should. Option A. Stop and check for traffic coming from both directions before proceeding. Option B. Give the right of way to traffic on the road you wish to enter or cross. Option C. Maintain a steady speed and check for traffic coming from all directions. The correct answer is option B. Give the right of way to traffic on the road you wish to enter or cross. Explanation. A three-sided yield sign indicates that you must slow down and be ready to stop, if necessary, to let any vehicle, bicyclist, or pedestrian pass before you proceed. In this case, you do not have the right of way. Question 15. When taking any medicine, you should. Option A. Consult your doctor about the effects before driving. Option B. Have someone follow you home. Option C. Keep your window open and drive more slowly. The correct answer is option A. Consult your doctor about the effects before driving. Explanation. Legal medications, both prescription and over-the-counter, can potentially impair your ability to drive. Always consult with your doctor or pharmacist if you have questions about how a particular drug or drug combination will affect your ability to drive. You should particularly make a point of talking with your doctor if they give you a prescription for a tranquilizer or sedative. Question 16. Fatigue increases the risk of Option A. Missing an exit. Option B. Being late for an appointment. Option C. Falling asleep behind the wheel and crashing. The correct answer is option C. Falling asleep behind the wheel and crashing. Explanation. Fatigue causes errors related to speed and distance, increases your risk of being in a crash, and causes you to take more time to make decisions. When you are fatigued, you could fall asleep behind the wheel and crash, injuring or killing yourself or others. Question 17. You should not make sudden stops in front of large trucks and buses because Option A. Small vehicle drivers cannot adequately see large trucks and buses in their rearview mirrors. Option B. Large trucks and buses, due to their size and weight, require longer distances to stop than smaller passenger vehicles. Option C. Large trucks and buses travel at a higher speeds than small vehicles. The correct answer is option B. Large trucks and buses, due to their size and weight, require longer distances to stop than smaller passenger vehicles. Explanation. Large vehicles require longer distances to stop and accelerate than smaller vehicles do. Making a sudden stop in front of a large vehicle is dangerous because the other driver may not be able to stop in time to avoid a collision. Question 18. The driver ahead of you stops at a crosswalk. What should you do? Option A. Cautiously pass the vehicle at 10 miles per hour or slower. Option B. Stop proceeding only when all the pedestrians have crossed. Option C. Change lanes, look carefully, and pass the stopped vehicle. The correct answer is option B. Stop proceeding only when all the pedestrians have crossed. Explanation. You must not pass a vehicle that is stopped at a crosswalk. There may be pedestrians crossing the street that you cannot see. Instead, stop proceeding only after all pedestrians have crossed. Question 19. If you are driving and you see animals standing near the roadway, Option A. Speed up to scare them away. Option B. Slow down and proceed with caution. Option C. Quickly swerve into the next lane. The correct answer is option B. Slow down and proceed with caution. Explanation. Slow down and proceed with caution if you see animals that are standing near the roadway. They may unexpectedly bolt or change direction at the last moment. Some animals travel in packs, so there may be more animals just out of sight that are also near the road. Question 20. If your car begins to skid out of control, you should: Option A. Pump the brakes. Option B. Apply the brakes lightly. Option C. Stay off the brakes. The correct answer is option C. Stay off the brakes. Explanation: if your vehicle begins to skid, stay off the brakes. Continue to correct your steering until the vehicle is back under your control and moving safely down the road. Question 21. Distracted driving is Option A. Anything that causes evasive action while driving. Option B. Anything that takes your attention away from driving. Option C. Anything that causes you to pay more attention to driving. The correct answer is option B. Anything that takes your attention away from driving. Explanation: the term distracted driving refers to driving while anything takes your eyes, hands, or mind away from the task at hand. Distracted driving is the most common contributing factor to reported traffic collisions. Distractions of any sort cause drivers to miss key visual and audio cues needed to avoid a crash. Question 22. If your vehicle starts to lose traction because of water on the road, you should: Option A. Drive at a constant speed to gain better traction. Option B. Apply the brakes firmly to prevent your vehicle from sliding. Option C. Slow down gradually and not apply the brakes. The correct answer is option C. Slow down gradually and not apply the brakes. Explanation: when driving in heavy rain at speeds as low as 30 miles per hour, your tires may lose all contact with the road and instead ride up on a layer of water above the surface of the road. This is called hydroplaning. If your vehicle starts to hydroplane, slow down gradually and do not apply the brakes.